Thanks to a little Willie for bringing us in tonight. Here we are, week 10. Who would have thought, looking back when the draft started, 2.5 months ago, we'd be to this point. A lot of teams deadlocked, a lot of teams neck and neck. But hey, there's a lot of baseball to talk about, and that's what we're here tonight. Commission's been doing a fantastic job with writing all those articles for us. So hey, we thought week 10, 10 weeks in, 2.5 weeks, 2.5 months into the season, we thought we'd give him a break. So Scout, do we have Commish? Commish, are you on the line for us tonight?
Yeah, I can bring you loud and clear, and just want to send out my congratulations to GM Nyhol and DSA for putting it on getting last season and getting that first championship.
Hey, fantastic. I know House is super excited about that, so I know he's been talking about it all year, so pretty exciting. I know he's kind of shitting the bed this year, but we do have a couple games that are still on the line. Most of the games are in the books, but we want to go ahead and talk about, actually, our two new players are both the ones that are that have games still in contestants. We have Keho calling her our Rosa Parks this year. She's actually the first woman to join the actual league, and she's actually done a fantastic job. Commish, why don't you tell us about Keho's team?
Obviously having a phenomenal season, got the best record in the league, and as we thought when the draft happened, that it was going to be a strong pitching team, and it's been a strong pitching team, and it's really just shown how far a good staff you take it.
No, absolutely. Rosa Parks has done a fantastic job. And how about Geardo's team? Geardo's actually notorious for shitting the bed in his drafts, but actually has come out and did a pretty good draft this year. So why don't you tell me about Geardo's team, Commish?
Up and down the lineup, he really doesn't have any glaring weaknesses. A lot of consistent, solid 20-point scorers up and down. And obviously, anytime you have Keith Felix or King, whatever his name is, lead your pitching staff, you know you're going to be doing well. And it's a little bit of a tough division, but you can be happy he's not in the division with KO.
That is absolutely correct. You look at that is actually the Beavers division. You have KO at 7-2. Bandbox, Spags looking to go to 7-3. It looks like Doty. I'm not sure if Doty is going to win or not, but that's actually a super tight division. Two teams are only coming out. One of those teams is going to kind of get the hard end of the deal on that one. Looks like Doty's going to lose, so he's going to be one game back. Not sure what Keho, and looking at the game right now, looks like Geardo's still holding like a 1.5, 2-point lead. We're filming this at about 8 o'clock Mountain Time, so looks like we're in the 5th inning of the Giants game, and Brandon Phillips has done nothing, so we'll see what happens on that. But yeah, what do you think the toughest division? Do you think that Beavers division is going to be the toughest this year?
I definitely think you're looking at the toughest division in terms of getting the playoff spot. Like I said, somebody, who are going to playoffs now, maybe left hope in the bag and not be real happy. And, it's going to make it real tough for Arsenal. Haven't had a great start to the season. Looks like they're going to go down to me this week. So it's going to be, two innings. It's going to be real tough to come back if KO's able to pull out a victory by getting a double from Phillips the last at bat of the week here. And, it's going to be a tough division. It's got to be the toughest one. Yeah,
absolutely. That Beavers division is real tough. KO, that's going to be it's tough to lose by a couple points. Obviously, got to talk about Scoregasm. Holmes is scoring a lot of points, but he could be in a 3-way tie with the Tierney and Corey this week in the Buffs division. 3-way tie in the Buffs division. So that's going to be a tough race going down to the end. And don't forget, it's been a lot of interleague play, but we get back to division play in 2 weeks, so that's really going to be a tough competition. And just remember, top 2 teams from each conference actually go, and it's going to be pretty exciting. It's going to be a fantastic race down the end. But so who's your pick so far? I know you're probably going to take your own team, but who's kind of your dark horse looking in 10 weeks in, Commish?
I gotta say, just going from this point, I guess it's not a huge surprise pick. I've been taking Scoregasms and Bags fans of Cumberland Schools. Those two teams seem to have the most consistent high scoring. Bags actually had a lot of good luck. Holmes has had a lot of bad luck in terms of matchup numbers that have caused their record. But those two teams seem to have the most loaded teams as of this far. But we haven't even reached the halfway point of the season yet. things can really turn around in a hurry.
No, that's a fantastic point. Things are going to heat up real quickly, so yeah, keep tuning in, keep setting your lineups, and it's going to be exciting. I think Scoregasms could get it this year, but I don't know. I like Rosa Parks maybe to take it this year, but Bags has got a good team. Whoever gets those buys is really what's going to make a difference. So yeah, really excited when division play comes around. So well, listen, Commish, we appreciate the time tonight. We appreciate those articles, and thanks for coming in. Anything you want to close with tonight? Send us off with?
Well, I just would like to maybe a little quick turnover of the players that have surprised this year, and I noticed we've talked at length about the players that really impressed us, and the one I really impressed myself with was Jake Bruce. Had him last year. I think I missed his breakout year by one. You snagged him this year, and he's really put up some solid numbers for you.
Yeah, Jay Bruce has been really swinging a hot bat. A lefty in that ballpark is pretty tough to beat. I'll go with another lefty, and Granderson has kind of been my surprise player. So Jay Bruce and Granderson, two surprise players. We like a couple disappointments. I mean, a lot of Adam Dunn talk, a lot of Dan Ugla out there as far as disappointments. David Wright on the DL, not having a really having a subpar year.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries this year. I don't know if this is we're seeing the downfall of the EEDs or what's caused it, but I don't remember seeing this kind of rash of injuries, constant and long lasting that we've had this year. It's really shaken up the look of the division.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Some of those high picks that just aren't really playing well. Another guy in the top 10 I really like is Adrian Gonzalez, really having a big-time year. The Red Sox are really starting to come around. So we'll see how the last couple months, we still got, what, 4 months of baseball to go before September, 3 months of good fantasy. So listen, Commish, thanks for coming in tonight. We really appreciate your time, really appreciate those articles. And yeah, send your questions, comments, whatever you got. And just don't forget, nothing's more exciting than your own fantasy team, and nothing is more annoying than listening to somebody else's fantasy team. So that's all I got. Republic of Chavez checking out for you. Thanks for coming in. It's Commish on the radio. And have yourself a fantastic night. All right, Scott, we good? Cool.